Hello, this is Brian Tatler from Saxon, and you're listening to Chaz Byrne at Express FM.
We've now got Brian from Saxon here at Bloodstock. You guys are about to go on headlining the main stage on the 25th anniversary of Bloodstock, but yet Saxon were a band that started and played on the main stage for the very first one, weren't they?
That's right. I mean, I wasn't in the band at that point. I think it might have been 2002, something like that. But I did do possibly the second Bloodstock with Diamond Head, and I remember it was at the Derby Assembly Rooms. The headline band was Blind Guardian, and there were about 600 people in or something like that. But I mean, it's a fantastic festival. I've done it a couple of times since, and it's not too far for me. I live in the Midlands, so it's about an hour or so away from me. And I've been a few times, and it's very well run, it's very well organised, it's a great festival.
People might recognise you from Diamond Head, and I saw that Diamond Head and Saxon both played in 2021, was it?
Yes, that's right. Yeah, we both played on the same day, and Diamond Head were on, in the afternoon, and Saxon were on about maybe 7 o'clock, something like that. Yeah, so great. I mean, we bumped into each other a few times over the years, and Diamond Head played a lot of shows opening for Saxon before I got the call to join the band. I reckon I played about 40 shows with Saxon as Diamond Head. Because we had the same management, we were on the same record label, and I think it was just, a good fit, both like classic sort of new wave of British heavy metal bands from the, mid-70s, and it's been great.
She's got wheels steel. She's got wheels steel. Wheels steel. My wheels steel.
How did you get the call then to get involved with Saxon?
First of all, in 2022, I got a call to say Paul Quinn had COVID, and they were about to do Steelhouse in Wales, and they said, would you be interested in learning the set and depping for Paul? And I said, yep. And I'm really glad I did, because, it turned out that Paul did the show, and he said he's okay, he'll be okay for the gig. But come at the beginning of 2023, they said Paul's left the band, he's retired, and would you be interested in joining? And then the manager read out, we're doing the US, we're doing South America, we've got this coming up, we're doing festivals, and I said yes, of course, because we'd opened for them many times, and I'd got to know Saxon, and we'd seen the setup, the professional way it's run, the crew and everything. I just thought it's a huge step up for me, and it's a great band. It's a classic band. I remember listening to Wheels of Steel back in the day, and I saw them at Donington, Monsters of Rock, and they were impressive on the day. I think they might have been second on the bill or something like that, and they were impressive. It's just been great. It was a fantastic opportunity, and it didn't take me more than 10 seconds to say yes.
She used to be an iron horse 20 years ago. Used to bring the mail to me through the ice and snow. That saddle owner watched her steaming through the night. 90 tons of thunder lighting up the sky. She was the princess of the night. We saw the writing on the wall. She was the princess of the night.
And I guess given that you said you'd already supported them a lot of the material was very well known to you then.
Yes, I guess so. I kind of knew the big songs, and then they sent over a set list, and I started learning the material either off Spotify or YouTube, and just see where Paul's hand was on the neck, who did what solo, and making notes, and just after a while start getting it automatic under your skin, so that you can enjoy the gig really, and not just worry about what comes next.
My mother was a witch. She was burned alive. Necklace little bitch. For the tears I cried. Take her down now. Don't want to see her face. Blistered and burned. Can't hide my mistakes. 27, everyone was nice. Gotta see them make them pay the price. See their bodies out of the eyes. Take my time. Am I evil? Yes, I am. Am I evil? I am man. Yes, I am.
And then presumably at one stage you were balancing that and Diamond Head, but Diamond Head now sort of on hiatus, are they? Or?
Yes, Diamond Head is on hiatus. We did try to keep it going at first, but gigs were clashing, and I had to miss one. I had to miss 2 gigs, and I just thought this isn't a very good idea. I wanted to either do one thing or another. So I need to concentrate on Saxon. I need to do a good job, be professional, and not piss people off. So I just thought, right, we're going to have to put Diamond Head on hold and see what happens in the future. Maybe there'll be a gap. Maybe there'll be an opportunity where we all want to do something, but we haven't at the moment. Our last gig was about July 2023, something like that.
I mean, would you go out together, or would that be just
too tiring?
Insane amount of work for yourself?
No, I mean, you put a lot of effort in, and I'm 66 now. I maybe when I was 30, I would have done it, but I don't want to do it now. It'd be too stressful.
Child of Satan, Lamb of God, the choice is yours to make. Rule the heavens, your reign in hell. Satanic rites, holy prayers, bring supremacy. Fighting for our souls until the end. The battle rages on through eternity. In the fight for good and evil, which one will succeed? Hell, fire, and damnation, written in the prophecy. Holy fire and salvation, will our souls ever be free? Ever be free?
And I think you've announced, haven't you, that there's a 25th album from Saxon's coming out next year?
Yes, that's right. 25 albums. Not many bands get up to 25. So the workload for Saxon is immense. So yeah, it's all done. It's been mixed by Andy Sneap. It's in the can. It was sent off to the record label. So that's coming in January.
And is this the first or second album you've been involved?
It's the second album. I was involved and wrote for the first album, Hellfire and Damnation, and so this is the second album. This second album is going to be called Gods of Thunder.
If you take your brain and speed that right, if you're shaking your head to the band, if you're there in your heart, but not on the boards, we're taking this place to the ground. And the key of the night, with your fist to the light, forged on embers of steel. If your fire's on fire, about to expire, you go to the threshold of pain. Bring your heads back, hold your hands high, shake your body. If it's too loud, when your brain hurts, fill your heads with heavy metal thunder.
How has your contribution to the band made a difference in the writing? How has it been different from you from writing Diamond Head stuff?
I think I'd probably try and write in a style that might work for Saxon. There's probably a few ideas I've had that I thought, it don't really sound Saxon-ish esque. But I have had this conversation with Biff, and he said, well, it's no good trying to second guess what I like. Just send me everything you've got, and I'll decide. And a couple of times I've done that and thought, he probably won't like that. And then he does. He goes, I like that one. That's great. So I've learned not to worry about that too much. And I think everybody writes at home, and then we pull the ideas, and Biff goes through it, because of course he's got to sing on it. He's got to write lyrics. So he gets the final say as to which ones are going to make the cut, and then we get together. This last year we got together in Brighton and rehearsed the material before actually recording the drums and the bass and guitars and stuff. So that seems to be the process, and of course they've got it down to a fine art, because as you rightly say, we've done 25 albums. That's a lot of work.
When you're coming up with new riffs and new songs, are you sort of, well, that's a Saxon song, that's a Diamond Head song, or presumably you could chuck it either way and it would work?
Maybe. I do think there's a style. There's a Diamond Head sort of style. I sometimes think that sounds just Diamond Head-ish, and I think the same with Saxon. But as I say, I don't like to second guess Biff too much, because he can surprise. And I think he's probably looking for something that maybe they haven't done before, something new, something original. He's a big fan of rock and metal, and he doesn't take it lightly. He's very intense. He thinks about it a lot and puts a lot of time and thought into the songs.
We got 747 coming down in the night. There's no power, there's no runway lights. Radio operator, try to get a message through. Tell the flight to New York, there's no lights, there's no power. What do we do? A 747 coming down in the night. Try to get a message through, 'cause we were strangers in the night. But find separate flights. Strangers in the night, going nowhere. We were strangers in the night, both on separate flights. Strangers in the night, going nowhere.
And you were saying about your age, and I know Biff has had some health issues. How is Biff now? And does this sort of slow the band down at all? Because it catches up with all of us at some stage.
It doesn't appear to. The only thing was, he had a triple bypass in possibly 2019. I, of course, wasn't in the band at that point. Then he's had a cancer problem, and we had to cancel a bunch of dates last summer. Mm-hmm. So some of these dates got rescheduled for this year. But I think everybody was a little concerned as to how he would perform and how he would be. And when we just started rehearsing, he was like, back to normal, back to 6 months ago. His voice sounded really strong, and I think we were all, pleasantly surprised. And he's been great. These gigs have been fantastic, and I get to observe Biff from just behind, and I'm amazed at his confidence and his charisma. He handles the crowd and how good he is at involving the crowd and talking to them and making the whole thing work. He's very good at that. I mean, he's had a lot of practice, but not everybody can do that.
And I see that, I think, as I walked past the stage, I could see the eagle is up there. Now, the eagle is making a return, is it?
Yes. Yes, it is to this gig. I mean, we haven't had it at all the gigs. But yes, occasionally it comes out, and it's fantastic to see. It looks brilliant. It always looks great in photographs. Because some gigs we fly to, and they take guitars and Kempers and things, but you couldn't take them. The eagle doesn't fly there itself, so it has to go in a truck. So occasionally, logistically, they can't take the eagle, but it's here today. It brought it over from Germany.
So what can we expect from the headlining set tonight?
I think it's going to be, we open with a track from the new album. We do a couple of tracks from the new album, but not the new album, sorry, the last album. We haven't played anything off the new album live yet. The one that's out in January. But Biff picks a set, and it's very often like the big songs are going to be there, Wheels of Steel, 747, etc. So it'll just be a exciting Saxon show, and it works. It just absolutely works.
Because I think at one stage, I'm sure, and I've talked to Biff before, then is it Strong Arm of the Law? I mean, and that was we don't play that song anymore.
Oh no, it's in
but
the
it's
set
in the
now.
set accent. Oh, good. That's
maybe
right.
they could make a return.
Yeah.
And maybe he just thinks it's about time we brought that one back. Because if you've done 25 albums, I mean, that's 250 songs, isn't it, really?
Difficult to pick a set list, I imagine. But.
So, yeah, I mean, he has to probably be brutal and say, well, we're not doing that anymore, we're not doing this. We're going to have to do this, we're going to have to do that. Don't envy that choice.
So the album is out next year.
January.
And what does the touring schedule after this look like for you guys?
We've got these dates coming up, festivals. We're off to Germany tomorrow. Then in February, we're doing a UK tour. And I believe there's a European tour being scheduled to follow on from that. But no dates have been released yet.
Okay, brilliant stuff. Well, I look forward to seeing the gig tonight, and it's lovely to chat. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
There was to the music on the radio.